Let's just remind you of that Real Madrid side then. Two changes to the side that played in Rafa Benitez's final game. Carvajal in at right back. Isco gets the nod ahead of James. Danilo and Kovacic, the two who miss out from that final game of Rafa's. If we look at the Deportivo side, they are unchanged from their last Liga. That was a 2-1 defeat against Villarreal. Are they one of the most improved sides in La Liga this year?
Oh, no doubt. They were fighting for relegation last season, and this one, they're fighting, well, maybe not for Europe, but certainly they've got better results. It's a very competitive squad, and they're basing everything on the team effort. Of course, on Luis Alberto, who's having the team of his life, the moment of his life, former Liverpool, former Barcelona B, and Lucas Perez. 12 goals scored, same as Benzema, and certainly it's a team that you cannot discount to give a surprise, or at least make things difficult for Real Madrid here.
Yeah, Lucas Perez in red-hot form. We've got a fascinating 45 minutes coming up at the Bernabeu. Before that, though, we're just going to pause for a moment's reflection. OK, we're just seconds away then from kick-off. Zinedine Zidane's first game in charge of Real Madrid. Let's get out to our commentary team, Jerry Armstrong and Kevin Keatings.
Thank you, Matt. Good evening, everyone. High-octane atmosphere at the Santiago Bernabeu. The start of a new era at Real Madrid. My goodness, Jerry, over the years we've said that a few times, haven't we, under Florentino Perez?
Yeah, but we weren't expecting Zinedine Zidane to be the new manager, and I hope it's not too soon for him. It's a massive ask of them and a massive start here against a good Deportivo side.
A Deportivo side that came from 2-0 down earlier this season against Barcelona and went away from the Camp Nou with a 2-2 draw. Given straight to Kroos. Ronaldo, Benzema, back with Cristiano Ronaldo, firmly hit and safely watched by Lux.
That's an excellent strike from Cristiano Ronaldo. Little one too, Kevin, the angle's really tight, but he cracks a brilliant shot that would have beaten the goalkeeper, German Lux, at the near post. Well done, the goalkeeper. This is the Fair effort earlier. I think they deserve to lose, but that's the way football goes sometimes.
This is Fede Catavia. Luis Alberto. Mosquera. Clever pass. Perez!
Big save.
Well, that was 1-0 for Deportivo, but for Keylor Navas.
Big save, Kevin. They're caught out big time. Honestly. A wonderful opportunity here. You can see Carvajal is one side, and I think Pepe's very slow to get across to close him down, and it's a massive save from Keylor Navas.
Well, that chance certainly falling to the man that Deportivo would have wanted it to. Toni Kroos for the corner. Climbing high, Ronaldo, fit in by Ramos. Lovely flick from Benzema. And Zinedine Zidane's career as the head coach of Real Madrid off to an excellent start. A goal inside 15 minutes from his fellow Frenchman, Karim Benzema.
They're looking offside. There's a big appeal for offside, Kevin. I'd like to see the replay, but listen, linesman hasn't flagged for it. Referee's given it. Karim Benzema was the player who was most alert from the knockdown, and Ronaldo, as you said, Kevin, climbed a foot above everybody, but the ball didn't reach him. Came out, was headed back in again. Clever little backheel. Let's have a look at it now. This is the first contact. Backheel. Well, it's Bale's offside, but not Karim Benzema. It's Bale who is offside, not Karim Benzema. So the goal is legitimate for me.
Well, we've got a...
Was he interfering with the referee, the goalkeeper's line aside?
Just about to say, we've got that thorny issue again, haven't we? There was certainly not much distance between goalkeeper looks and Gareth Bale. It might have made the difference between the goalkeeper reading Benzema's cheeky back heel or not.
Yeah.
Marcelo.
Chose right, didn't it? Marcelo and Cristiano. It's cut back by Isco, and you can see Marcelo takes it ahead. The defender looks like he probably would have got it in front of Ronaldo, who was looking to get a swing at it. He's got on the score sheet this season already, Marcelo, looking to increase the 2 goals he's already scored.
The goal scorer, Benzema, finding Dani Carvajal. 3 white shirts wait for the cross, and there's the header. 2-0. Gareth Bale. Header too good for looks.
Well, a bit of daylight now. That's what they wanted, Kevin. That's him in the double figures. All league goals as well. 10 league goals for Gareth Bale. Made it look pretty straightforward. Excellent cross from the right-hand side. But they're using the flanks really well today, aren't they? Marcelo getting forward. You've watched Carvajal get forward down the right-hand side. It's a lovely piece of play. Takes a touch here. Steadies himself up. The defender can't block it this time. And he gets the ball into the near post area. Clears the player on the near post, and Bale glancing header into the far corner of the net.
Well, poor marking, I thought, there by Sydney. He was the closest initially to Bale. Lost him.
There is poor Martin, but Kevin, there's too many players to pick up. You've got Isco in there, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Benzema, you've got Bale, and I think that's the problem. They like to push players forward.
Good to see Santi Solari, friend of ours. We've had him in several times as a welcome guest on our La Liga coverage. He's amongst the coaching staff now with the under-19s. Here's Ronaldo. Space for the shot. Oh. Goalkeeper beaten, but not his left-hand post.
Well, he's so unlucky there. Ronaldo does brilliant, Kevin. He opens the angle up for himself, coming inside on his right foot, and takes half a touch and a shot in one movement, and gets it off before the defender can get his block in. Look how close it is to the near post, or the far post, Kevin. Inches wide of the far post. And Herman Lux was beaten.
These are important minutes for Deportivo. Can't get any worse than 2-0 from here up to half-time. Bergantinos, Fede, Lucas Perez,
he's finding space to get the shot off.
Marcelo, Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale, Ronaldo! So unlucky.
What a move, Kevin. What a great team move. Have a look. Timing of the run is excellent. Can't believe it. Good ball from Gareth Bale. And he wasn't offside, Kevin. He's looking for goal number 25 of the season. It's a good start from the away side. They've chance.
Lovely ball from Ronaldo, and what a great finish from Gareth Bale. But he threaded the needle there, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Bale's side foot finish, simply sublime.
Yeah, well, there's David Betone, the assistant to Zinedine Zidane, just on the touchline with him there, and it's a great build-up. Ronaldo again does very well, cuts it back into the path of Gareth Bale. Left foot he just strokes it, Kevin. He comes onto it, left foot, opens his body up, and he strokes it into the bottom corner. That's a great finish. And there's your answer, Kevin. The next goal, it's 3-0, and that should be enough.
9 goals in his last 7 appearances for the Welsh international.
Well, he had the injury, Kevin, just like James Rodriguez did, and he's come back from that. We're starting to see the best of Gareth Bale. He's double figures, 11 goals now.
Danny Carvajal's 100th appearance in all competitions for Real Madrid tonight. Oh, hat-trick for Gareth Bale! What a sensational header! Wow! What a way to chalk up his hat-trick goal! Brilliant!
2 headers, Kevin, he scored on the side foot, but that's a great goal and a wonderful delivery from Toni Kroos. Well, that puts him level in league goals with Karim Benzema. What a strike. Oh, good header. He's well above everybody else. He is a good header of the ball.
Absolutely no question now about the destination of the 3 points. Rubber stamped.
I think there's more goals, more goals in it. Now that puts Gareth Bale on 12 league goals. Karim Benzema is actually on 13.
Toni Kroos rather pulled out of that challenge, and Navas with a shot which you would expect to say was a good height for it.
Yeah, good save, but you're right, Kevin. That's a 50-50, and you expect Toni Kroos to go and win that. He didn't fancy it. Mosquera wanted it more.
James Rodriguez dubbed away by Sydney and then by Bergantiño. So only as far as Marcelo. And now Modric. Ronaldo still can't join the goal-scoring party tonight.
Oh, he's trying so hard, Kevin. The angle's tight. His first touch is decent. To be fair, he's cutting it across the face of the goal. Then if the keeper saves it or he doesn't hit the target, someone else maybe gets a chance to slide in at the far post. But here, Hesse does really well here. Good strength, lovely turn. James Rodriguez's cutback is decent. There's some good play to be admired. Lovely little nutmegs on Arribas.
This is Hesse. It's a corner. But if you're marking Zidane's first game out of 10, Jerry, what would be a solid 8?
It has to be. I think the result's very important. The performance in terms of creating chances and entertainment is important. He's got to be 10 out of 10 for that. I just think defensively, I think in the midfield they could do a lot better. I think Toni Kroos has still got a bit of work to be done. He's missed out on challenges and not been as defensively solid as he should be.
Toni Kroos for the corner. I think it's defensively where I'd knock a couple of points off.
Yeah, there's been mistakes made there.
Here's Juanfran. Lucas Perez. And onside here, Luis Alberto. Surely Perez, no. Pepe was in to steal.
Overplaying for Deportivo, should have got the shot off earlier for me.
Here's Ronaldo, Marcelo. Ronaldo hunting the back post area. Now makes a run to the near. Very close.
He knows it's not his night. It's great play from Marcelo. Ronaldo sees the space in the near post. Just gets in and can't direct it on target.
Well, his first season, Guardiola won the treble. That's going to be beyond Real Madrid this season, I'm pretty sure of that. He's inside here. Hesse can set it up for Ronaldo. Oh. And surely now. Rammed in by Benzema. Well, he's destined not to score tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo. He wears a smile. That puts a gloss on it. A 5-0, 5-star show. the opening match under Zinedine Zidane.
He's got it though, Ronaldo has got it, he has to score, Kevin. And there's an open goal chance from there. Cut back by Hesse here. Slightly behind him. Takes a touch, wants to go past Arribas. Arribas gets a toe poke in, falls kindly for Karim Benzema. He doesn't think about doing anything other than smashing it in the back of the net, off the underneath of the crossbar, Kevin. Just there.
He's gone beyond 100 league goals for Real Madrid tonight with his 2 goals. Benzema, it's his 150th game in all competitions. You know, you're looking at a goal every 1.5 games. It yet goes under the radar with Messi and Ronaldo's exploits, doesn't it?
Absolutely. But the standards are so high, that's the problem. You look at Ronaldo and Messi and what they do season in, season out.
Wonderful start for Zinedine Zidane. Couldn't have asked for much better, really. And a hat-trick for Gareth Bale, 2 for Karim Benzema. They have swamped Deportivo La Coruna here at the Bernabeu by 5 goals to 0.
So, a new manager, and that looked a highly motivated and impressive Real Madrid. 4-0 the final score, thanks largely to a brilliant performance by Gareth Bale. Zidane is up and running.